Ogefash, photo blog, Ogefash TV.
Hi there, it's T.W.O. Talk with Ogefash. Today I'm doing this from home. Shout out to my niece Onye that is always recording my videos when we are outdoor. Thank you so much, Onye. Hopefully when lines fall into places for me, into nice places for me, until I appreciate you very well. So thank you very much. So quickly, we are looking at the topic. We are still looking at the topic marriage. Now, will you marry me? No, I won't. Was I wrong? Now, quickly, let's look at the follower's question. He asked me to marry him, and I said, no, I won't. Was I wrong? What can make you say no to a man? Why would you turn down a man's proposal? Now, marriage, according to Encyclopedia Britannica, is a legally and socially sanctioned union, usually between a man and a woman, that is regulated by laws, rules, customs, beliefs, and attitudes that prescribe the rights and duties of the partners and accord status to their offspring, if any. Now, in layman's language, marriage is the legal or recognized union between a man and a woman to become husband and wife. Now, there's a popular proverb that says, the man who wears the shoe, he who wears the shoe knows the best place it pinches. The wearer of the shoe knows where it pinches. In essence, you alone know what you are suffering, the trouble, the pain, or what you are going through in the relationship better than anyone else. Hence, you can't be condemned or be wrong for saying no to a proposal. But if a guy is nice to you, and it's without a serious offense, it's quite wrong to have led him on to the extent of you now turning down the proposal. So, will you marry me? It's a question. No, I won't. Why should you say no? Okay, there are some factors that can actually push you to say no. So when should you say no? Why should you say no? You can actually say no to a guy that has some of the following points. Now, what can make you say no? Why should you say no? It's okay to say no, I won't marry you, to a guy if he's guilty of the following. Low self-esteem. Now, some guys have low self-esteem. Self-esteem is your opinion of yourself. A low self-esteem person is someone that doesn't value or approve of himself. Now, if someone doesn't approve of himself, how will he approve of you? This person lacks confidence, feels bad, and unsatisfied about himself. So he only gains confidence when he succeeds in killing your confidence or making you feel bad like himself. So definitely, low self-esteem person is someone you should definitely say no to. Maybe as a result of his financial trouble, or maybe he's not vocal enough, or maybe he's having a different kind of shape, a different shape from others, or he's having like a pot belly at a young age, and so on. So they use their own sadness and weakness to boost their morale. So they criticize you to make themselves feel better. If you say yes, I will marry you to this kind of person, to a low self-esteem person, you have sold your happiness and will never be happy as long as you are still with the person. So saying no to a low self-esteem person will be the best bet for you. Now quickly, let's look at someone that lacks management. If you tag along with a guy that lacks proper management of finance, time, food, and other resources, you end up in penury. So now, years ago, I dated a particular guy that was not working. Sometimes he sees someone to give him money for survival. So while I was with him, whenever I'm at his place, I usually like to manage the little money he can acquire. Do you understand? So one day, someone gave him small cash, and he bought some eggs. Imagine. He bought some eggs. Imagine this broke guy, as at that time he didn't have money then. He wanted to fry 4 eggs to eat for breakfast. When he knew he didn't have money, you are not working, you don't have money. So he wanted to fry 4 eggs to eat as in immediately. So and you don't have the source of income. So wouldn't it be nice to just fry 2 eggs, since I think I was going to eat, and then just fry the other 2 later. But in trying to manage the eggs for me, he even insulted me. Do you understand? I fried 3 eggs, but he still insulted me. The guy was even scolding me. Imagine. So if someone that doesn't know how to manage finance, it's better you avoid that kind of person. Also, food. He wants to eat all the whole food at the same time, as in like in one day, as in a spot, as in on a spot like that. Like, he was bad with food management. Do you understand? Next, also you should he was also always comparing his friend to his friend that was richer than him. Do you understand? He wants to spend, eat, and do things like his friend. Do you understand? So saying no to that kind of guy would be your best bet. Then uncontrollable bad habits. Now, a habit is a regular practice that is hard to give up. A habit is something you repeat regularly and it occurs subconsciously. A habit is an action that you do repeatedly, knowingly or unknowingly. So the consistency of your habit is what becomes your behavior. Now, there are different habits, and I'll be speaking about different habits. Now, a guy can have habits ranging from bad eating culture, gluten, stalking, farting anyhow. It's so annoying that some people think that farting anyhow shows that you're free with the lady, you're free with the guy. It's very, very annoying, seriously. But I mean, farting is not one fragrance that everybody wants to perceive. There are even some pep that when you buy outside, the fragrance is so bad. Not to talk of perf. I mean, not to talk of what's it called, fat. Please. So eating your partner. I'm still mentioning some annoying, uncontrollable bad habits. Eating your partner's food behind her back or his back, lying, poor personal hygiene, dirtiness, disorganization, excessive drinking, whining, like complaining, arrogant, being disrespectful, uncaring, limiting yourself, not helping, not being helpful. That's you believe that a woman or women are slaves or are not your soulmates, excessive hanging out and excessive partying, and so on. So if these habits are controllable, they're fine. Do you understand? If they are not, they are not fine. If the habits are controllable, they are fine. You are good to go with the guy. You are good to marry them. But if the habits are not controllable, you are not fine. Because controllable habits are habits that he on his own or she on her own intentionally has planned and decided to curtail on his or her account. So, and not just because you want the person to change or you want the person to control. Uncontrollable habit is the opposite of controllable habits, and this has become his or her behavior. So it's better you stay away from people that have uncontrollable habits. So don't be fooled by the popular cliche that says, "I will do away with this habit because of you." He may not stop, she may not stop, especially if it has become ingrained in him or her. Now, next one is not supportive of your career dreams. Now, you should say no to someone that is not supportive of your career dreams. There will always be a problem in the short or long run if it's not supportive of your career dreams. If you end up marrying such a person, you would either give up your career dreams or you end your marriage. So before you marry, now is the time to choose between your career or getting married to someone who will kill your career dreams. It's very, very important. You can try to make him see a reason why he needs to allow you to pursue your career dreams. But my dear, if he's still seeking or kicking against it, biko naba, that is go, leave, end the relationship. Alright, always criticizing you. Now, you should also say no to a guy that is always criticizing you, or to a lady that is always, this thing is vice versa, like for a male or for a female. You say no to someone that is always criticizing you. Some partners never see anything good about their significant other. They never say anything good. They always disapprove of whatever you do or say, whether it's positive or negative. They must disapprove. They will always throw you under the bus. The vibe is their vibe is just negative. So it's from one negative word or another. If you cook clean or wash well, the partner will still criticize you. You will be surprised that the same action that they condemn you for, they will applaud someone else for. It will be someone that even doesn't even do it very well. They will still applaud someone else for it. Do you understand? So you need to avoid a negative person, someone that is always criticizing you all the time and never praises the little good in you. Please, that place is a no-go area. Nobody is perfect. The last time I checked, but nobody is perfect. The last time I checked. Sorry about that. So if you're out there contemplating whether to say yes or no to a guy's proposal, I mean, if you're out there contemplating to say yes to or no to a guy's proposal and the guy has the following affirmation points, there are still more. Please, you should know what the answer is. Please don't be desperate for marriage. A guy has like ethics, or a woman has ethics that that don't just work well with you, please say no. Don't just be in a hurry to marry. Thank you, and that's all on T.W.O today. So see you again. Bye.
Ogefash, okay.